What up? This is Glenda, and welcome to the Face Show. I hope everybody's being safe out there, keeping their hands washed, staying at home, staying 6 feet away in crowds, and just staying your social distance so you won't get the coronavirus. And pray over your family and your kids, and make sure you guys stay safe. But let's just get into it. This is Princess and Ray J Toxic Conversation Part 2. Now, if you guys are aware, last week I dropped a video about Princess and Ray J and their new show on Zeus, and it's called The Conversation. I'll go over a little bit of the details of what if you guys want to know what happened in my last video, just go ahead and check it. It really wasn't much more from the first episode to the second episode. It was more like he was listening more. He was trying to act like he was more in tune with her. But he also kept acting like he didn't want to hear her talk about what he actually did in Vegas. And that was my thing right there. You got this show going on. I'm sure you guys are getting paid for it, Princess and Ray J, and the people want to know. Since y'all want to put it on TV and have everybody in your business, and since your wife went on, Princess went on and let everybody know, expose your ass and let everybody know what type of real husband you are. Now that you're on TV, let us show. I don't know what you thought, Ray J, when you got on TV. That did you take your wife seriously? I'm really trying to figure that out, because she really on this show to talk about what you really did in Vegas. Now, I'm gonna go back a little bit. She was asking Ray J on part 2. No, she told him. She said, "Didn't you tell me you brought strippers into the room?" He stated no. I didn't say that. She said, "You didn't say that?" He said, "No." Now, first of all, in the beginning of the whole show, when he's talking to his boys, he mentioned the strippers, so he incriminated his own damn self. Not only that, why would she lie and say you said something that you didn't say? So you whack as fuck, Ray J, for that shit. Anyway, why don't you just admit to it? Okay, we got an argument. I got mad. I took out with my anger on you with these people that stopped all my money, these millions of dollars for these shows and stuff that I was supposed to do, or these whatever I had, these business deals that I had. Okay, I did get upset. I did take to the strippers. I did go run off and go kick it. I'm sorry. That's all Princess wants is a sorry. All she wants you to do is acknowledge your wrong. Just, it's a hard for men to be accountable to want to, they don't want to own up to the shit that they do, some of them. I'm not going to say every man in the world, because every man in the world ain't the same. But it seems like Ray J is not being accountable. And he seems like he's an attention whore right now, because you out here on TV, and you're probably about to drop a new album, so this going to boost up all your ratings for your album, because people going to want to listen to it after they see this show. But you on TV to tell the truth to your wife. And instead of you just openly talking about it and actually telling her what she wants to hear and apologize for it so y'all can move forward, because I really, truly believe deep in my heart that Princess probably would forgive you if you only admitted it, if you only be accountable. Even if you didn't admit everything, Ray J, admit at least the part that you are accountable for. Even if you didn't sleep with the models and the strippers and the prostitutes, at least admit having them around. She can't prove whether or not you slept with them or not unless she was obviously there. You can have women around you all the time that you're not supposed to have around you. Okay, you could be guilty for that. But why lie about everything when clearly you know it's going to come out? So she goes into details, as she's trying to get into details about one of her friends that's a blogger that called her and was at some type of, she said the blogger knew about this brothel that Ray J was going to have. And the brothel is like a bunch of girls coming around to do a show for him, or maybe to pay them to be around with him Instagram. You know how these girls are. They thirsty as fuck, too. All these bitches on Instagram. First of all, I don't respect no bitch that know this man has a wife and fucking with him. Because me as a woman, I'm jealous of my boyfriend. So if I had a husband, bitch, I'm damn near going to kill your ass. That's just me personally. I'm clingy. I want everything to myself, and I don't know if Prince is like this, but I don't want to share my man with no fucking body. And then you get to thinking about the stuff that y'all do together, and you just imagine him doing that with somebody else. That is straight cutthroat and so fucking so make you feel so horrible on the inside. I don't wish that shit on nobody. So at least you can admit to being around him, even if you haven't messed with him. And I know this woman is hurt, Princess. I know you're hurt. I can tell by your face. I can tell by your expression. I can tell, but you're doing a really good job of holding it together, being a lady. You being really classy on that show. You're not giving him what he wants. He wants you to act a fool, try to hit and fight or whatever. I don't know. I think he wants that attention so you guys can get these ratings. But y'all got ratings because people really want to know the truth, too. Since you put it out there that you guys had an incident and that y'all had a problem when y'all was in Vegas, we, as the people, want to know what really went down, too. Ray J, your ass is suspect as fuck. Because not only did I see a video of him, and I wish I had this video, because I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the clip of this. At the end of my commentary, I will go ahead and show the clip to the Zeus show that they have on the conversation show that they have on Zeus. I'll give you guys a little bit of preview of what I saw, and then that'll give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about and what's going on, and maybe you guys can tune in and subscribe, see it for yourself. But anyway, more details. I think it come on tomorrow night. Check it out for yourself so you guys can really get what I'm saying. But anyway, it seemed real complicated for her. It seemed like she having a really hard time sitting in front of the world trying to hold her composure about this man. And not only that, y'all got to understand, Princess have not been with Ray J, or they haven't even had this conversation since the incident. So right now, what I feel that she's going through all these memories and emotions coming back in her when she was pregnant. First of all, you got to think, too, she just had a baby. There's postpartum when you have babies. There's depression when you have babies. There's anxiety when you have babies. This man don't even understand how much he affected her by doing this to her while she was pregnant. I can't say Princess is wrong in this thing, because as a man that stepped up to the plate to marry a woman, you should honor your vows. And if you're not going to honor your vows, because most men do cheat, at least be discreet about it. At least not let people know about it. Please be private with your situation in your life. Make sure the females are private, because whoever you're messing with, this so-called girl that you guys were talking about, you and Princess, you seem to act like you don't know her anymore, but Princess got a real wide view of what went on and what you said about the girl. She also said you hired the strippers, you paid them $100 a piece to come in after you interviewed them for the interview. Get your shit together, Ray J. Straight up. As a man that said they was going to marry a woman, you should at least respect her enough not to bring those women around her. Because I did see a video that surfaced. Now, I can't say it's allegedly. I saw the video. And when I saw the video, Ray J was shouting out to his homeboys. He wasn't shouting out to no Princess or his daughter. He was shouting out to his folks and telling them how turned up he was and how turned up he was about to be that night. And in the background with his silly, stupid ass, he didn't notice that he had the bitches that he had probably paid stripper models or Instagram models. They was in the shower behind him while he on the video. Now he wrapped in a towel. He getting out the shower. And now in this big-ass hotel, they must have had it like in the middle of the room or in the floor or something, and the showers are clear. And he had two showers on both sides. And on both sides, there was bitches in both showers. So, Ray J, get your shit together. Nigga, match your panties, match your drawers with your socks, get your shit together. You know your love ain't real, nigga. Get your shit together and love this woman. And this is not a joke either. I'm laughing right now, but because I made a little joke about the song that it was. But for real, on some real shit, if you're going to marry somebody, respect them. At least enough, if you're going to cheat, don't let them know. And I don't even commend nobody cheating. But if you're going to do it, don't even be all. At least be private and find somebody that's not going to expose you and tell somebody that's going to tell somebody. And another thing I want to say about these old dumbass rappers and dumb men that cheat on women and supposed to be in an exclusive relationship with somebody, and it's all people already know. You guys carry yourself real sloppy. Real sloppy. You're not even covering your tracks. You're not moving patterns right. You swerving all in somebody else's lane. You can't even keep up with all this money business deal you got, and you want to sacrifice that. You ruined that for yourself. Pretty much, I feel like you ruined it for yourself. And y'all, I'm not going to speak too much about this until I watch the next episode. It's going to be a part 3 to this conversation as well. As long as they air it on TV, I will be talking about it. And everything that I can gather, if it's not the same, because pretty much what happened, the first episode happened the second episode. He didn't really want to he didn't want her to go into details. I don't think he really want people to know what he actually did. And not only that, he probably lied to his mom. And his mom don't really care that much for Princess. He probably lied to his sister. His sister and them, they probably like her, but they don't care that much for her because she exposed them. Brandy already said it. She's fine with it. She just don't like them putting their family business out in the streets. So, I don't know what type of relationship she had with them, but it don't seem too good. And as a mother, Miss Norwood, you should tell your son to do the right thing by his wife. And Mr. Norwood, you should also. It looks like Ray J looked up to his mom and his parents a lot, his dad and his mom a lot, and his sister, because I see they had an album coming out. They finna do a duet. I saw all this. I read everything. I see a lot of stuff. And they going to have a badass album, because I love Brandy and I love Ray J. I love them both. Despite the bad stuff and the differences that him and his wife is having, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Princess. Princess, I'm going to buy your products and the stuff. I support everybody. I'm not a hater or anything, but I really wish you guys get y'all stuff together. And if you're going to air it out on TV, please be honest. Act like it's therapy. Be honest, Ray J. Act like it's therapy. Okay, that's it for my commentary. You guys go ahead and check out this video and let me know what you think. Please comment. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video. And, and on that note, I am out. You guys.
I wanted to sit Ray down in front of the cameras and get some real answers from him. Maybe now that he knows that everybody is watching, the whole world is watching,
he'll come to his senses.
Maybe.
Business-wise, we cannot afford to work this hard and then off of one silly argument, everything is gone.
You abandoned me.
I abandoned you?
You abandoned me.
What are you talking about?
One of my friends, a
Princess,
blogger.
you're lying.
Can I finish? She calls me and she's like, I'm sorry. I know you're 8.5 months pregnant, but we just wanted to let you know this woman who works in a brothel has been with Ray J the past 3 days. That's the only way I can get through to him, is if I let everybody know our business and then everybody tells him that he's wrong. I want to know why he left me and our daughter. You did have a bunch of escorts and girls in your room, and what did you tell me? I said, what were they in there for? You said, oh, I was bored.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This girl reaches out to me and tells me that my husband is cheating on me.
You already said that.
Let me talk.
You keep talking in circles.
And let me talk. I can say it as many times as I want. Let me talk, or I'm getting up and I'm leaving.
Well, get up and leave. I don't give a fuck. What, is that gonna hurt me?
The strippers didn't come back to the hotel with you. Yes or no?
First off, you said
yes or no.
No, listen.
Yes or no?
You're not.
Did the strippers come back to the hotel with you?
You're all over the place. You're not.
Yes or no? We had a conversation that you weren't gonna do no fuckboy stuff.
I got it.
And you weren't gonna entertain bitches. So
Okay.
when you
No,
entertain bitches, everything we talked about went out the window.
I don't understand why you're crying. Can you tell me why you're crying?
Just give me a second. I put this on my kids.
Why are you putting this on you?
Because I'm telling the truth.
What are you doing?
Because I'm telling the truth.
Don't put shit on my kids.
I put this on my kids.
This conversation's
You
done.
said.
Listen, until you respect my kids, I'm not doing this shit. Don't ever,
I take care of them.
Don't ever
What are you
put shit on my
talking
kids. Don't ever
Putting
do that.
the truth on them?
Don't ever put this shit on my kids.
Putting the truth on them?
I don't play that kind of
Putting
shit.
the truth on them?
Don't
You
bring
told
my
them you
kids
had
to this,
the
princess.
strippers and the whores in your room because you were bored and you were auditioning them. You paid them $100 for every 10 minutes they came in. That's what you told me.
We're done for the night. That's a wrap.